Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to Tech Talk. Here in the shop, we're going to tackle our 56 Chevrolet four-door wagon. We've got one of the big issues on these cars is the stopping power. This week we're going to start out with the rear disc brake on a stock rear end, which is kind of a somewhat common upgrade, but not as much as you would think. This disc brake kit from CPP utilizes their drilled and slotted rotor with a mid-80s Cadillac caliper. All the brackets, hardware, the disc brake conversion lines comes with the kit. Some of the things we're going to have to do when we disassemble the axle, replacing the brake line, but also in the kit comes with longer wheel studs to take up to account of the thickness of the the rotor. That is a process you're going to have to press out, drill out, and then press in the new slightly larger knurl on the wheel studs so that they're longer to compensate for that thickness.
So we're opening these up to a 9/16. So when we press the knurls in them, they fit because they're larger than the originals. Alright, now that we got the studs pressed in, we're going to go back to putting the axle back in on a 55 to 64, which this is what we're doing it on. You have to take the 3 studs out of the axle retainment, and you have to put this shim that is supplied with the kit. I like to just give them a little love tap to get them started. And then you move forward with your disc brake caliper mount. As we're moving on to the caliper install for the bracket, as you notice, there are shims that come with the kit. On the other side, I've already measured and determined which shims that we need. So what you're going to need is your bracket. Your spacer only goes one way, and then your shims only go one way. See, if you try to put them the opposite way, they will not fit. Thus the reason you leave this in the bottom of the original retainment plate. Now you take the 3 grade 8 bolts that are supplied with the kit, and you get them started. I like to do the top, do the bottom to get the bracket lined up. Then you take and put your last one in to line it up the rest of the way. Make sure you use the lock nuts or the lock washers with the nuts supplied. And then you get them all started, and I like to run them on by hand with a set of ratchet wrenches to your desired tightness. Now we're up to the point of fitting the rotor on. I made sure that when I was driving the old studs out, because they, it comes with a new kit, where I got a little wild with the hammer, there was a little disform around this edge here. It's very crucial that if you get any burrs, you need to clean those up, because if not, your rotor hat will not fit it. Then I take some lug nuts, and just gently run it down until it seats. To the point of putting the caliper on it. Kit supplied with all the bolts. Washer. Make sure when you're installing the calipers that you make sure there is a right and a left. Your caliper, when you install it, the bleeder is always in the highest position. If not, you will not be able to bleed all the air out of the system. Alright, we're to the point of putting the lines that were came with the kit. It comes with all your steel lines that, and it's pretty impressive, they go right into the factory spots, into also the factory junction block. It comes with, as you can see, there's a band on here. It comes with your new hold downs. You basically place them on the axle tube, and your hoses that go to your calipers, they clip down, and then when they're attached, then you can line them up with the calipers, everything's fit, and then you're ready to go into the car. Or if it's already in the car, you're ready to start bleeding.